Hello, welcome in everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome in Farland. Congratulations on being the first to arrive. Yeethead, hey, enjoy your lurk. Welcome in Jazz. Hope everyone's doing well today. I started a bit late. I probably didn't get as much sleep as I needed to last night. But I'm ready to stack if you're ready to stack. So let's go ahead and jump into things. Hi, Stinkies. Welcome in, Burnt Soup. It's good to see you. I started a new XCOM campaign last night, and I probably should not have. Alright, what were we doing? No quest. So it must have been a short quest. Hi, Leah. Lots of stuff to say today, don't you, Leah? Frazzle, welcome in. It's so good to see you. How are you? I'm first. Hi. New here. Well, welcome in. Is it, Blinksy? Blinksy, probably? Welcome in, Blinksy. We do a cool challenge here where we're collecting 999 of every stackable item in the game. Welcome in, Blink. I hope you're doing well today. You can just call me C. Okay, welcome in, C. Frazzle, can we get a shout out for Blinksy? And perhaps Blinksy, can we get a shout out for Frazzle? Blink is a wonderfully awesome, mega cool streamer here on Twitch who is just streaming like actually 7 hours ago. Just woke up, slowly waking up. Like when I went to bed, you were still streaming, and I went to bed late. Oh, thank you, Blink. Yes, and then Frazzle's also doing the 999 challenge, but with mods. So if you're interested in seeing what that looks like, you should check out Frazzle. What's the weather for you? It's 63, so it's actually kind of cool out. Actually, I might open my window. It's gonna be 63 out. Let me do that. Wait, no. My computer's lying to me. It says 63 and the moon's out. Fun fact, it's not night. It's 70 degrees and raining. It's not that great. We miss Onion. Bad quote. I liked Barney and Friends as a kid. Ooh. I watched a lot of Barney, but I barely remember it because I was very young, like the 1 to 3 range when I was watching Barney. I don't remember basically any of it, but I imagine I really enjoyed it. Welcome in, by the way, Mew Mew. I'm going to assume that's all in metric. Darn your Celsius. What am I going to do today? Also love the show Arthur. I think I watched a bunch of Archer too. Or I watched a bunch of Archer, yes. A bunch of Arthur as well, but I didn't like get super into it. It wasn't on my channels. I didn't watch like PBS. I only watched Disney Channel and Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. Oh, my computer got restarted. I forgot. I had Barney slippers. I had a Barney something. Struggling to remember exactly what that something was. Gosh, as a kid, I have really poor memory about stuff like that. Anything that happened before I was 10 is like lost to time. I watched Sailor Moon. I watched Pokemon. There's a lot of shows that like came and went, you know. It's amazing how many kids shows I probably watched that weren't super memorable. But then there's like obviously SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, Like those ones are pretty common. Sailor Moon. I couldn't believe it. You know, Sailor Moon chick. You into Sailor Moon? No way. Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I vaguely remember Sailor Moon. I watched it with like my sister. This was like actually in the 90s too. I remember our TV. It was like this little dinky thing we had. Like a box TV that was like this big. I used to sit really close to it and eat cereal. SpongeBob has always been here, yeah. Yeah, I watched a lot of SpongeBob, I imagine. I usually just watched everything that was on TV. I didn't really have opinions back then. I just watched what I liked. Oh, Rugrats. Yes, I watched a ton of Rugrats too. That's right. Oh, okay. Driftwood. Stop it. Ace! Ace Golden Shot. Thank you so much for the resubscription. Welcome back to the stack for the 3rd month. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Thank you so much, Ace. Sometimes I had cable and sometimes I didn't. So you had PBS and Saturday morning shows on CW. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go between having cable and not, you probably should stick to the consistent stuff, right? Not a fan of the new one. I heard Crystal was just kind of okay. I didn't watch it personally. I was also very young when I watched the first Sailor Moon stuff, so I didn't really understand any of it. I was just watching it because it was fun. Like, I'm talking like 6 or 7 years old when I was watching it. There was a few anime on like Saturday morning cartoons. I remember there was one show called Zoids. For some reason, that one's like really stuck in my memory. It was like a mech show where the characters like piloted these cat-like mechs and they like fought each other. It was very cool. All right, where are we going today? We got lots of time today. I guess we'll go to the volcano first. No reason to not. Well, I guess the reason is don't die. We'll see if we can manage that. Welcome in, Ace, by the way. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far today. Ooh. My brain is on... It's so interesting to me. Like, right when I jump into Stardew, even if it's only been like 2 days, like I'm definitely not playing at the same speed. I have to like ramp up. What are you looking for from the volcano? Quite a lot, actually. The main thing we're looking for is mummified bats. They're basically the limiting factor here. The mummified bats can drop from these rocks, any rock in the volcano, at a 1 in 200 chance. So basically, 1 out of every 200 rocks I break should give me a mummified bat. Approximately. It is random, so it's not guaranteed or anything. And then other stuff I'm looking for while I'm here. Dragon's Teeth, Cinder Shards are the big ones. There's some other nice stuff too, but those are really the big 3 that I care about here. Oh, Magma Caps. I forgot about Magma Caps. But yeah, Magma Caps as well. Which are the mushrooms in here. You can really only get those from the volcano. Also, welcome in, Robot Worm. What professions do you use? I usually switch them if I need to. But like my day-to-day professions are kind of the ones I have now. The only one that I really utilize is the combat ones, which this one doesn't matter. I don't really care about this. This is the one that's important. It cools down my special move by half, so I can slam my hammer and then slam it again 4 seconds later. It's like actually 2 seconds. It's very fast how quickly you can do it. The other thing to consider as well is, like, I don't need most of the professions anymore. We're done with money making in this run. So all my money is completely done for the most part, outside of like a little thing. I still have the blacksmith perfection for more bar money, just because I don't need the other one. The other one is just sell more gems. There's other ones as well, but I forget what they are. Hey, there's a mummified bat. We got one. What up, Algo? Welcome. What up, Pink Puff? Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Welcome in. Yeah, the double forge one. Sorry, I totally forgot about the forge ones. The forge ones are actually important. Double forge and highest quality. So one of my rules is they have to be the same quality. Everything has to be in one stack. So it's actually very important to have this one. I totally forgot about the forge. The fishing one is completely irrelevant. The farming one really doesn't matter much anymore either. But I take agriculturist just for crops to grow faster. Wait, what? Did that bomb just explode twice? I must have placed 2 down and not realized it. James, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Iridium Forge for stacking. Yeah, it looks nicer, but the more important thing is that it's in a single stack. Otherwise, like, imagine if like half the fiddleheads we get weren't or like gold and the other half were silver, and oh gosh, that'd be awful. Pickle Rick, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. It's good to see you. As well as can be expected, I hope you're doing well too. I'm a bit tired today, but I feel like I'm still doing well. I'm going to be running D&D later tonight. We might have a bit of a shorter stream today. Not like really short or anything, but maybe only like 4 hours. We normally go a little longer on Saturdays. It's stand to have more mummified bats. We got 1. On average, we usually get 3 a trip. Doing good. Was supposed to be playing D&D, but it got postponed. Sorry to hear that. That's D&D though. It usually gets postponed. This is definitely not uncommon. Dang. Missed entirely. There's like no Dougies today. Are the bats a drop from mobs? What bats are you referring to, Jazz? Oh, the mummified bats. No, they're a drop from rocks. Alright, I don't know why I got confused by that. Yeah, every rock has a 1 in 200 chance of producing a mummified bat. Good. Oh my gosh, there's so many! Please! No, that one's fake. Got 9 magma caps so far today. I want to kill these guys because they drop cinder shards. You don't want to kill them until after you get the mushrooms, because the mushrooms will blow up from the napalm ring. At Forge level 10, you get a very bad distribution. Yep. I wonder how it changes after, like, if you get Forge buffs. Not that it would be easy to have a lot of Forge buffs. Yeah. The other The other forge professions aren't very good either. There's the one that like tells you where one's nearby, but like you don't really need that. I've never like been in a situation where I had like no idea where the forge was. You might get like a few more from that, but most of the forge I need aren't like hidden away. Kill. There we go. I like how this one had 2 buttons, but they were like both incredibly easy to get to. We're gonna have buttons. That is a good place to have buttons. I hit that floor twice this time. Man, I want a water bomb. Oh, there's a button here, so good thing I came. Let's do this. More dragon's teeth. Wow, we're getting really lucky on dragon's teeth today. That's 6. Generally, we only get like 1 or 2. But I guess generally we also get 3 mummified bats, so something has to take the luck. Grab those cinder shards. We got here really early today, so we can kind of take our time. It gets closer to 15-15. I'm surprised 50-50. Okay. I can see why it would work like that now. The only thing that confuses me about that is because iridium and gold with the crops with the deluxe fertilizer is about 50-50 at level 13 farming, but that's because of the fertilizer. Hey, another bat. Very cool. Alright, last floor. This guy. Didn't see any other chests today. Okay, gather these guys together. So many buttons to press. Ooh, we got shoes. I'm already wearing them. I don't know if I have an extra one of those, though, so let's grab it. We're on fire. Okay, very good. So many rocks. These all get turned into ladders soon. $613 magma caps. We did end up with 3 mummified bats. We're up to 328 on those. Oh, I didn't see how many dragon teeth we're at. 269 dragon teeth. We need 2 stacks, so it's very slow going on those. But we're not going to get them all from the volcano. Some of them are going to come from stingray fish ponds. In fact, probably the majority of them are going to come from stingray fish ponds, considering we have less than our total amount of mummified bats right now. Seems likely. Though it might be a little close. Shoes, shoes. Oh, they're already in here. Okay. Let's go ahead and put you away. Put you away. put these boots away. This is basically my money maker right now. In some ways, this is barely worth it. But in other ways, like, I am going to need probably another 20 to 40 million for the rest of the run. Probably even more than that. So it is good that I am making this money. I haven't, like, calculated my needs or anything. My needs are going to be pretty variable, but I know I will need more money. One of every weapon? I don't think it's every single one, Jazz. There's some I can't get without dynamic seeding. I just have put every weapon, every unique weapon that I've gotten in there. I'm pretty sure I'm still missing some. See if there's anything I notice immediately on looking. All dwarf weapons, all dragon tooth weapons. I don't actually have my infinity sword, which is weird because I have one. Did I put it in here? No. I know I have an infinity sword. I made one a long time ago. Oh, no club. That's funny. Maybe I put in this chest up here. I've got a minute here before we pass out, so let's go take a look. There's a mallet. Is it called wooden club or just club? I think it's just called club. Lots of lead rods. In this chest? No, we don't have a club. That's actually pretty funny. It's good. We can always buy it, I think. Or maybe we can't, actually. Maybe we have to get it from drops. Big yawn. That's odd. Okay. It's kind of funny I don't have it, honestly. Alright, today's a Thursday. It's spaghetti. I bet Robin gave it to me. Nice job, Robin. Okay, so today we definitely need to go to the desert, clear out the gems, and also purchase ourselves a magic rock candy while we're there. And we're probably still going to go to the volcano today. I'd really love to knock out those mummified bats at some point. It's just a slow process. On average, if I'm getting 3 per trip, that's 333 trips. Although I'm 1/3 of the way there, so it's 222 trips left. Just take some time. I didn't go to the volcano at all last year because I was trying to make money and I didn't want to spend it on bombs, so I focused on other things. Okay, we leave the perch in Slimejack ponds where they are. Wait, perch 2? Maybe I'm misremembering that, actually. Maybe it was Lingcod and Slimejack. I should probably check that. We might be emptying this pond today. Nope, perch is gone too. Yep, so perch, Lingcod, and Slimejack are all at 10 now, just waiting on row. Octopus row is about to be done. It'll probably be this week, or by next week in game. Lingcod row's still got a little bit. Same with Slimejack and perch. And lionfish row, we still need the fish and the row. All right, and desert time. So everyone, how's your weekend been so far? I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Hello, Algo. Nice to see you. Hey, Jake there. How are you doing? Or Jake here, I should say. When did you start? I've been streaming for 30 minutes now, so not too long ago. This is our second in-game day. Or, yeah, second in-game day. I said it right. So everyone, what is your favorite breakfast food? This morning I had a frozen breakfast sandwich, which obviously I heated up, and then a waffle with peanut butter and a banana. It was a hearty breakfast, I must say. How do we feel about cinnamon and peanut butter, by the way? I really like that combination a lot. Just coffee. Yeah, I got my tea here. Toast with marmalade and a cup of tea. That is extremely fancy, Jazz. I like it. Waffles and peanut butter. Good choices, Peyton. Bagel. Ooh, what do you have in your bagel, Guzzlord? Welcome in, by the way. Welcome into you as well, Peyton. Whoops. Oh, Marmite. Sorry, I just assumed that that was the word. I read kind of quickly. Slightly different. Even fancier than just butter, usually. Interesting. I'm a big fan of cream cheese. Speedy reader. Well, there's a lot of chat, so. A sandwich with black and white pudding and sausage on it. Ooh, you put black and white pudding on the sandwich. Interesting. So I've had white pudding. I've had black and white pudding before, and I have to say, white pudding is absolutely delicious, and black pudding's okay. That's my opinion on the matter. Interesting that you put them on the sandwich. I kind of like that, though. I guess they go well with sausage. Is it, Kaboo? Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. So you had a breakfast sandwich as well, Jake. That's cool. Oh, we should buy this while we're here. It's a bit strong, but it goes amazing on a breakfast sandwich. Yeah, I guess so. I liked it. Don't get me wrong. Like, the white one I just liked a lot better. I don't know what it was specifically about it or anything. Just like, I looked forward to the white pudding. I went to Ireland for a week, so that's where I had like a whole bunch. It was like a week and a half, actually. And I basically had a full, you know, Irish/English breakfast every morning. They really give those things out like candy there. Like, you couldn't avoid that. If there's any meal I'd skip, it'd be breakfast. I kind of feel similarly, Jazz. Why do people like to eat in the morning? It makes me feel energized, and I think it's kind of good for you to have, like, your metabolism going in the morning. It makes you, like, think better. You don't eat a lot of food. Like, you probably shouldn't. I eat a lot of food sometimes, but even just, like, a quick, like, nutrient bar or something like that, just to get your stomach going. Thinking is overrated, but sometimes it's important, like when you have a job. Or otherwise. Okay. Back to the volcano then. So we back in the volcano. Yeah. That last volcano was pretty bad. Didn't have it this morning, but it's still your fave. Okay, I see. Hey, Jocelyn, welcome in. Pancakes are sounding really good. I'm not a huge fan of pancakes. Unless they're, like, restaurant quality. And even then, it's like, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of them. Maybe they're just, like, they're, like, a little sweet, but not that sweet. It's, like, a weird thing between, like, having a sweet breakfast and just, like, having a savory breakfast. They're okay. Really, I only like them if you drown them in syrup, and then I just feel very unhealthy when I do that. American pancakes are so tasty. I mean, it is literally just cake. It's in the name. Depends if I have work or not, if I need food when I'm on a weekend. Crepes are the superior pancakes. I do like crepes, mostly because they're just filled with tasty food. I also like pancakes when it has, like, fruit on it, but, like, at that point, like, it's just a vessel for my fruit. Logarithm, welcome in. Enjoy your lurk. Peanut butter? Oh, I like peanut butter on everything. So, yeah, I like it on pancakes, too. But I'd just, like, rather have a waffle, I guess. You know, if I'm just going to have something that's a vessel for the thing I'm going to put on it, I'd rather just be, like, a waffle or a crepe or something. Don't get me wrong, like, I do eat pancakes, and I do enjoy them occasionally, but I don't go, like, out of my way to have them. We have a place in Michigan called, like, it's called the International Pancake House, and it is really good. But, like, you don't get pancakes like that everywhere, especially not at home. And I've gone there a few times. Yeah. Crepes are literally just a vessel for food that is delicious inside them. So, of course, they're going to be good, right? I prefer waffles, but we moved and we don't have a waffle maker yet. I honestly get the frozen Eggo waffles. I think they're fine. They're not gonna, like, blow your mind or anything, but, like, it's so easy. You just put them in the toaster. Dang it, you're out of range? I guess I kind of see waffles as just, like, a thing to spread my peanut butter on, so... There are also, like, very delicious waffles. 9:14 for you? I'm in Eastern Time Zone, US. So that is 12:15, so just after noon here. I guess US and, you know, the other countries over here. I forgot frozen waffles existed. Wow. Eggo should sponsor me. Just made a sale. In your Discord, the Scream schedule is my time. Yeah, there's a program you can use to sync with everyone's time zones. And I use that for any announcements in there. So yeah, it will be in your time zone. Yeah, that's always true on Discord if you see, like, the highlights around it. That's because it's changing for whoever's looking at it based on your time zone. Uh-oh. 2 bombs. Let's get all these down. There's this gem node down there. No bat. Rude. I mean, the time's not different. It's just the rotation of the Earth as the sun in different places. So things are happening, like, simultaneously for the most part. With the other places, it's dark out in one area and light out in another place. The reason we have time zones is so, like, the time of day is universal across the world. Earth go spin. I didn't need to delete all that. There was basically no reason to delete all that. I like my inventory clear. I'm gonna get, like, all back here, though. That's my health. health. Good. Can blow more stuff up. Yeah, I get what you mean. It does feel kind of strange. Look at all these guys. Maybe they're friendly. There's only 6 Cinder Shards. I want more. I want more. Maybe that's just my peanut brain opinion. No. I mean, if you think about anything hard enough, it starts to feel really strange, right? Like, I agree that day cycles do feel a little weird if you don't, like... I don't know, to me it's just like, that's just the way things are, right? It's cool to, like, conceptualize other ways of things being, but I've lived that way my whole life, so it's kind of hard to think outside that. It's ADHD for you? Yeah. Got lots of stuff to think about. No, don't get me wrong, it's like an interesting thing to think about for sure. Like, I agree with you. Boop, boop. I thought I saw a dragon. Interesting. Okay, nothing on this floor. On to 5. Well, on to 6, because 5 is just... Give me more mushroom floor. Nope. Nothing. Interesting. No teeth. Where's my dragon's teeth? Whoops. I AC'd my, I accidentally AC'd my slam there. That's why it only went off twice. I tried to press C, but I pressed space on accident. How's my life elixirs? We still have 27. Sweet. Whenever I find a longest word, I just think about the grammar. Do you mean like the origin of the word? Or do you mean like actually how to use it in like a sentence? That's honestly a good way to learn words, though. I learned a new word yesterday. It was in Hollow Knight. What was it called? Dalia or something like that? I think it means like an illicit meeting between two people, usually like sexual in nature. Another bat. Dalina, something along those lines. I actually did the thing I always do when I learn a new word. I just look it up, see what the definition is. We don't need these. No sap for the wicked. Like, I didn't drop anything. That's odd. Usually they drop a gem of some kind. Hey, we did get one. Not looking great, though, unfortunately. We only had 4? It's a little sad. Okay, we want to make room for our extra mushrooms. We'll take those. How much do these heal for? Pretty good, actually. Just gonna be buying energy tonics, though. If there's 3 E's, then you should say its name, but that's not how to pronounce it. Yeah, I mean, don't even get me started on how to pronounce words. We might be here for a while. Already on floor 9. Typo. We got more mermaid boots. I kind of don't need them. Maybe I'll hold on to them just in case we have a reason to later. That guy also didn't drop anything. I thought they like very commonly drop gems. Yeah, we ended up with 2 mummified bats, which isn't too bad. Six magma caps. Not bad. Okay. More smelting. More smelting or ore smelting? There's so many trash cans in that chest. They're space fillers, Jazz. Just to prevent items from stacking, doubling up. It's basically, so I know I have exactly 999 of each item. And I can do the auto sort to prevent it from stacking things together. Considering moving my life elixirs and oils of garlic into the house. I guess it'll be the muscle or the because I'm gonna be done with life elixirs after a bit here. Wait, did I buy more? I think I bought more. I think I was supposed to buy the energy tonics, not the muscle. I'm sorry, not the life elixirs. Yeah, it's easier to explain while looking at it. Hold on. I did buy more. I'm so dumb. Okay. So basically, like, each space has a slot. If I had, like, let's say, an ancient seed in my inventory, when I press this button, it wouldn't go in, because there's nowhere for it to fit. And then I come over here, and this is my dump chest for extra artifacts. We have 466 extra ancient seeds. Jeez. Okay. And to bed. Just to make sure, we did get our magic rock candy. We did get our gems. Yep, we're good to go to sleep. Very efficient. Yeah, you learn a few tricks when you're spending this long playing the game. All right, it's Friday. Which means we have traveling cart today. Honestly, maybe I should do the traveling cart first. You should do a stream where you play a bunch of NPC mods for fun. I do plan on doing a modded stream eventually. Not on here, not on this file, but like a separate modded playthrough. I think that could be really fun. But we won't be doing it for a minute at least. Pufferfish. Take the rare crow, and I think that's all we care about. Need some juice, jelly, and pickles, please. Off a fish. You get so many pufferfish from the traveling cart that I'm actually sitting at about 600, despite having barely fished them and not put them in the fish ponds yet. Honestly, I shouldn't really be buying from the traveling cart, but it feels like a wasted trip if I don't. What mods are you planning on doing? I haven't thought it completely through, but some of the big overhaul mods for sure. Probably ones that make things harder too. I kind of want it to be like a hardcore playthrough. I'd have to like really coalesce the mods into a thing that worked. Maybe I'd even commission a custom mod. I'm not sure. I have to think about it more. Ooh, this is probably ready. We have a lot of time today, so yep. Let's do this. Funny meme mods? No, it would be kind of a legitimate playthrough. I wouldn't want to like completely ruin it. Depends on the type of mod precisely, but hey Casaban, welcome in. How's life? Life is good. I have a very busy weekend ahead of me here, but I'm very excited because it's gonna be really fun. I've got stream today, D&D tonight, stream tomorrow morning, possibly D&D tomorrow. That's actually not sorted yet. That one I won't be running though. Busy but fun. Yep. D&D might be on Monday. I don't know if it's Monday or tomorrow yet. Good to hear. Thank you. Okay. So it takes about an hour to clear the greenhouse. I definitely could have made another one of each of these. Oh no, we got no room. Don't need that. Silly poppies. Here. Could have done one more of each tree. It's way too late now because it take 4 years to get to the point where I need them. Oh, I forgot to put away the poppy seeds. What do we end up with here? We're at 488 poppies now. We're almost done with the scorpion carps in here. Oop. Slimejack actually slows quite a bit on row when it gets to 10, but I don't really want to juggle it. I don't mind getting the extra slime. Having to like empty it out for no reason seems like a worse thing to do than just wait a little longer. I think Slimejack's one of the only ponds that gives less row at 10 than it does at like 8. It's still going up though, so I don't have to worry about that. Oops. Put that stuff away. Put those away. Erie, welcome in. If I'm pronouncing your name wrong, please let me know. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. All right, let's go. Okay. Let's go to the dig site and then to the volcano again. Dig site first. Good stretch. Gonna play some Stardew Valley myself. I don't blame you. I always get the itch to play when I'm watching someone play Stardew. Nope, nothing in there. More tails, please. Nope. Alright, let's drop all this off. This has got to be brought pretty soon here. Goes here. And we're good to go to the volcano. We're off. I'll check for fiddleheads over here. Inventory space isn't actually that big of a deal in the volcano. Maybe I could just go straight from the dig site. Because there's a lot of stuff I don't need there. I just don't delete it because there's no reason to. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, the Ginger Island fossils they're actually not even the worst fossils. The worst ones are like the skeletal hand and the like palm fossil, amphibian fossil. It's a little green for here, isn't it? Got you. You've fallen for my trap. Welcome in, by the way, Filthy Gorilla. Hope you're doing well today. I guess the mummified frog is the tough one, too. And the mummified bat, which is what I'm working on right now. Didn't even need the bomb. Where are the rocks? Roxanne. One bat. Hey, Vanilla Honey, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. You don't have to put on your cinder snap. Rocks. On average, about 3, Filthy Gorilla. We have about 330 right now. Which means we're not even halfway there. On the plus side, there's still like a bunch of stuff we need in the volcano, so it's not just that. So, I have to learn to prioritize as well. Like, I don't need any of that stuff. Keep moving. Oh, I got confused what layout I was on. I should absolutely do this, where I just run around, place bombs. Next floor. I'm good. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Wait, there's a guy here. Perfect. Good, I hope you are too. I'm also playing Stardew while watching streams. Very cool. Currently working on my 6-year perfection. Oh, 6 perfection farm of the year. Oh, that's very different. Dang, Vanilla Honey. Have you done all the farms? You've probably done all the farms. What are you doing different about this one? Oh, that's good tea. So much stuff. Everyone run away! There's no point to be stingy with bombs. Right, got him. You've fallen through my trap. I run away so you come toward me, and then I run back. Not a very good trap. Mel, and Mel, you're all here. How are you doing today, Mel? It's so good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Can we get a shout out for Mel? Mel is a wonderful streamer here on Twitch, and you should absolutely check them out, give them a follow, see what they're all about. You will not be disappointed. Ooh, you're at the hair salon. Ooh, what are you getting done? That sounds fun. How'd I miss you? I miss you, the angel from my nightmare. The unsuspecting victim. We can dance like Jack and Sally if we want. You can always find me. We'll have Halloween on Christmas, and in the night we'll wish this never ends. We'll wish this never ends. Got you. Alright, I think we did a pretty good job here. Maybe like a little better accuracy. Thank you. Alright, let's go down here and come up the other side. This is like the best floor for this. Unfortunately, we only got one, but that's still pretty good, honestly. Or up to 3. Getting your hair color touched up. That's really cool. Oh, hit button. I've done them all. Not much new. Just want a perfect all far types for the end of the year. Very cool. Yeah, you're only halfway through the year, so you got plenty of time. Which one did you save for last? Did you save the hardest one for last, or did you already do like the hilltop? Is hilltop hardest? I feel like hilltop's the hardest. It doesn't end up making that much of a difference, but... I hope we get like an absolutely wild farm type for 1.6. Like something that doesn't even like make sense. Uh-oh. No! Got it. Imagine stone being more important than iron. Or corners is what you left for last. Interesting choice. That's one of the easier ones, I feel like. It's got lots of space. Riverland's the hardest? You have less space. Yeah, maybe you're right. I think the space is really kind of the only thing that matters in that scenario. I feel like Hilltop is harder to clear out because there's like very much annoying things blocking your path. I don't know. What does everyone else think? What's your least favorite farm type? I feel like I don't have a strong opinion on this because I've only ever really played on the standard and then like the forest for speedruns. Monster Farm is your least favorite? I think it's like a cool twist. You can always turn it off later, too. You can actually make every farm a monster farm, which I find kind of surprising. It's like not really a unique feature. Can I get through here? Oh, I can. Probably don't die. I love them all. Alright, what's your idea for a crazy farm type? If Concerned Ape was going to just add an absolutely wild farm type to 1.6, what would you think it would be? This is for everyone in chat. I'm curious. Sewer farm? I actually thought of that, Gasapan. That was like one of the first things I thought of. But if there's just like a sewer farm. Ooh, volcano farm. Beach farm is a bit wild, but like it only has like one feature. I'm like talking about theming. Even the theming be wild. Like I feel like a beach farm isn't that weird of an idea. Oh, desert farm. That could be cool. You just can't grow crops at all. Radioactive dump farm. Literally just a super fun site. Your grandpa was into some crazy stuff. No one really knows what to do with the place anymore. Glad that bomb does anything. Wow. That bomb actually didn't blow up a single rock. Progression farm. Hey, Unknown, welcome in. A farm that is heavily into removable obstacles. Literally, like, every tile is blocked by something you gotta pay for. It's just Tile Man for Stardew. You have to, like, pay to unblock every tile. I was thinking about a mod for that earlier. It's something that should work pretty well in Stardew, actually. Time in Stardew sounds fun. Fun might be a strong word, but it would be an interesting challenge. Wonderland Farm? What would Wonderland Farm have? Like a fantasy type farm might be kind of cool. What about like a mushroom forest farm? That sounds kind of cool. I can scale boots. Or like a secret woods farm. Where it's like there's almost no farmable space outside of like a small area, but it's like all wooded and there's like lots of forage. And monsters can spawn on top of that. Like that could work. Put everything away. It would work with XP. Yeah, I was wondering about that, Unknown. The things I would think about for Stardew is like you could buy the tiles, but they'd be really expensive, but you get a few for just other progress. So like if you gain XP or like gain a level, you get a few tiles. Like completing a bundle in the community center gets you a bunch of tiles. Just like things like that. So it would be multifaceted. Like you'd want to play the game to advance, but like you could buy extra tiles if you needed to as you were going. Underwater farm. I like that. That's actually really cool. Oops, wrong spot. I'm gonna grab these before I forget about them. Go put this away. Stardew, but you have to pay taxes. There's already mods for that. I also thought about it like another mod for the game. That like you're playing Stardew, but every 10 minutes you lose an amount of money. Like say it starts at like you lose 1 gold every 10 minutes. And then every day that amount increases. It's not gonna like double every time, but it might double like the first day, or it'd be like it like increases with the Fibonacci sequence or something. It goes like 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, that could work. And like just see how long you can survive if you can finish like perfection. Oh, there was an ad playing. I had a good idea. Anyways, for those of you who missed it, the idea was that your money goes down every 10 minutes in game. And it starts at 1. So your money decreases by 1 every 10 minutes. But it goes up by what's called the Fibonacci sequence, which is basically like every single day. It's going down 1 the first day, 1 the second day, then 2 the third day, then 3 the fourth day, and then just like keeps going up like that. And just see how far you can get into the game. I kind of like that idea, though. It's like your money is draining, and it's basically your life. Go to sleep for the night? Yes, we're done for today. You'd have to balance it well, but I think it could be like a really hard challenge run. You have to get like your money working really quickly, and you can't just sleep through days to earn money, because then you'll lose money fast. Taxes are too close to real life. That is true. I mean, you can stockpile sellables, but then your money is still going down, right? It's not a percentage of your total. It's just your money is going down at like a near constant rate. And then that rate starts increasing over time. And the idea is like, if you hit 0 money, you lose. So you got to manage your money, keeping it like at a high level, but also like completing stuff in the game, which costs money. And it costs money to make money in this game too. So it would be like a constant battle. And the trash can might actually be pretty good as like a life-saving technique, because there's sometimes that you cannot earn money. So if your money's about to dip to 0 and you have to earn money really fast, sometimes vendors aren't open. It's like late at night. That's way too exponential. Not going to work. It only goes up every day. So how many hours are there in a day? It would only be the 10-minute intervals that are visible on the screen. So it wouldn't happen overnight, I don't think. You do already have to spend money to earn money. That's why it's a challenge, though. I would probably have to scale it back, you're right. But the numbers can be tweaked. So it's not doubling. That's not how the Fibonacci sequence works. It's adding. So it adds the 2 previous numbers. So you start at 1, and then, well, you start at 0, but 0, 1, and then 2, because you're adding 2 ones together, and then 3, because you're adding those. Increase per week? I kind of like the daily increase, though. You have, like, the first week and a half, it's not actually going to be a problem. Right? Because that's a very small amount of money. But then it's going to start ramping up pretty quick. Maybe it would have to be a little slower. Maybe the first week, it's just 1 every 10 minutes, and then it starts ramping up, so you have a bit more of a grace period. Now I want to play without a farm. The start makes me angry. Wait, why is that unknown? Oh, man. Oh, I need to point my fan at me. I'm starting to get a little hot. Oh, good fan. It literally spells out 1 + 1 = 2. Why does that make you angry? It technically starts with just 1 and 0, right? That's why the second number is 1, because it's 1 + 0. If it starts with 1, it works. Zero breaks it? Well, if you start at 0, then it'll just be 0 forever. Yeah, so you do have to start with 1. I don't know why I bothered to check how much was in there. Like I care. Okay. I don't know if we put this away. I did. Atwint math. I would try the Fibonacci sequence first just to see how tough it was, and then I'd probably scale it back. I don't know, this seems like a mod that wouldn't be that hard to design. You could put like a simple lore reason in there, like it's due to taxes or something like that. Or like your grandpa's farm has a massive debt you have to pay off. And they take money from your account. Try it. Maybe like make an easy, medium, and hard difficulty and like an impossible difficulty. And they're scaled from those, right? So like the very easy difficulty, like maybe you have like a grace period of a month before you even start losing money. Yeah, it's just an event on each 10-minute tick. Compounding interest rates. Exactly. Is it di merda? I don't know how to pronounce the AI exactly. But welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far today. Sounds way better. At most a 20-line mod. You'd have to like take some stuff into account, like festivals and whatnot, where the time is stopped. Like they'd have to take away everything that you passed, I feel like. Or maybe they'd be a grace period too, I don't know. But then, I don't know, you'd have to... There's a few finagle, like, critical points that you'd have to worry about. Student loans mod, yes. Yes, like, change the intro a little bit to include student loans. Oh god. You get like mail on the day one. Your student loans are frozen for the next day. After that, we'll start compounding the interest on them. Selling your own plasma to pay down the debt. It's your grandpa's student loans? I don't think old people have student loans because college didn't cost anything. No, that's not true. It didn't cost nothing, but they certainly didn't have to take out life-changing loans for it. I don't understand. Why didn't you simply just get a part-time job in college and pay for college that way? Instead, you have all this debt. Well, you see, a part-time job would have paid for 0% in total of the amount of money I owe. All right, let's go. Fat Tony. The loan shark's gonna get you. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Let's create a mod for Stardew Valley where you start a revolution over the increased prices of goods and decreased prices of jobs. Also, stop eating avocado. Of course, of course. I already don't eat avocado. It's not because it's expensive, it's because I hate it. Fun fact, you die, your student loans are passed on to your family. Yeah, I know. Isn't that such a fun fact? I used to hate avocado, but now I kind of like it. It's got like a very light, well, it's not even light. It's got like a very distinct flavor, and I don't like that flavor. So, kind of falls flat for me because of that. Same with guac because of that as well. Doesn't matter what you mix in. And usually they mix in other things I don't like, so, not a great indication. I also really have trouble with bitter flavors. Like, all vegetables to me do not taste great. And there's, like, some I tolerate. I don't know if I have a vegetable that I like the taste of. Green beans, a little bit. Oh, bell pepper. Okay, yeah, peppers are good. Yeah. I don't like cucumber either, though. I don't know, there's something wrong with me. I'm fully accepting of that fact. Spinach is your favorite? That's so good for you. Like, I wish I could like that stuff because it's so good for you. I feel like half my health problems come from the fact that I only eat like 6 foods. Mood. Dodged. Ah, fair. Which one? Gasaban. I feel like I earned that one. Push-ups. Oh, kill. Hey, we got a rock. I guess we should break all of them then, huh? Mega bombs hurt. Alright, after this floor, I got him. Wow, I really did not need that bottom bomb. I didn't realize it was going to reach that far. Hey, another bat. Are we up to... That was only 2. Okay. Oh, this is floor 3. If I get 1 per floor, I'd be pretty happy about that. I don't think I've ever gotten that many. Oh, no, I have. I remember one time I got 9. That was pretty fun. All right, let's do push-ups. This one. Some tea first, though. Hi. Oh, let's do this. Good stretches. My neck moving. Get my arms moving. All right. And like, I'm a healthy individual with no complications. Actually, for the most part, I am, so I probably shouldn't do that. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, all right. And now we're ready to get back into things. Push-up speedrun. I could have done them faster. I just kind of like spreading them out a little bit. If I do them too fast, it's not fun. Pick your head up. Pick your head up. Thank you. That guy's kind of trapped in there. I think he's just going to stay there. Mystic Stone. Very cool. Oh, oh, ooh, lordy. Faster than I do it? Fair. I've always been pretty good at push-ups. I feel like I never lost any upper arm strength in my life. Just all kind of maintained. And we're out of this floor. I used to be able to do 50 at a time. That was actually during COVID. I was doing 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, and 50 squats every day for quite a while, actually. Kind of missed that I did that. Maybe I should just do 20 every day. And... aim better. I actually stopped because I started getting I got a persistent headache, but it turned out it wasn't caused by that. Basically, I had a headache that lasted for like a month. So as a result of that, I had to kind of stop doing those because, you know, it hurt. But it turned out my headache was caused by a missed medication. Basically, they accidentally gave me too much medication from the pharmacy, which is terrifying. Probably should have gotten more mad about that in retrospect. They gave me the wrong dosage. Actually, I really should have gotten more mad about that because I went and got like an MRI. I was afraid I was about to have an aneurysm. Pretty terrifying. But I barely remember it now. Now I have a picture of my brain. Hey, Wiggins, welcome in. Hi, right back at you. Hope you have a wonderful day. Ooh. 2 of these. This guy will not leave me alone. Come on. Oh, I thought I could cut through there. Make room for the iridium at least. How come dragon teeth don't become iridium quality when you pick them up? Most minerals don't. Yeah, most things that also come from monster drops really don't do that. It's probably better that they don't, because then I'd have to worry about the quality, and I could only get them from picking them up and not from killing monsters. Or for stingray fish ponds as well. Not everything has quality, Jazz. I also think they're not technically considered forge. They're not actually considered anything. I think you need the forge tag to get that. Although having said that, you do get it with some weird stuff. Like, truffles get it? I don't think they have the forge tag. I honestly think the truffles was a mistake, but then Concerned 8 left it in because people liked it. Oops. Fit me in. And they double with the perk. Actually, the doubling perk, I think, works on the Dragon's Teeth. You're right. Let's see what this says exactly. It says forged items, so that must be everything you pick up. And forged items are always highest quality. Okay, this actually makes sense. So I think it applies to, like, all forged items. But if they don't have a quality, like the Dragon's Teeth, then they're still already their highest quality. Because Dragon's Teeth don't have any quality. Like, you can't get higher than that. So that is their highest quality. I don't think it's inconsistent, actually, Unknown. I think that is consistent across the board. I am incorrect when I said the Concerned Date probably changed it. It's just that not all items have quality. Look at all the buttons. I can't even get to that one. Wait, I can get to that one. We should check it. Nope. Mobs can drop things that have quality. Like, the item won't have quality, but, like, you can get, like, a drop from something. I'm actually struggling to think of an example. I'm pretty sure this is true. That could have a quality to it, but if it drops from the monster, it doesn't. I'm pretty sure to get quality from anything, you have to, like, pick it up. Or, like, fish it up. It's not even a rare chest. Oh well, could be a ring we need. I wish teeth can spawn on this one. What's up, everyone? I wish teeth could spawn. Hey, it is a ring. Alright. Successful day. We ended up with 3 mummified bats, which is the average. Hold on, let's adjust this. Oh my god, there's so many rocks. Oh my god, there's so many rocks. Turns out you get a lot of rocks when you're blowing up a lot of rocks. An odd conundrum we face. We only got one magma cap, which kind of sucks. But that goes away. Let's make sure we pick up our explosive ammo. We're running low. We'll probably be out tomorrow if we don't. And put our protection ring away. And do this. Hey Cerberus, welcome in. I haven't been here in a few weeks. I'm finally here to catch a stream again. Yeah. Finally here to catch a stream again. Wow, my mouth just ceased to function there momentarily. Apologies. It's good to see you, Cerberus. I hope you're doing well. A few weeks, huh? You missed actually quite a bit. We've been grinding stuff out here. I don't know if you missed it, but we are done with money and Statues of Endless Fortune and Omni Geodes and Artifact Troves. It's been quite a ride here. Put this all away. You know, we have a little time tonight. I haven't emptied these in a while. Let's go take a look at it. Yeah, we finished a lot last year. It's gonna be our probably the biggest completion, or biggest audit. I don't think any audit's ever going to be bigger than that. That's probably the best way to say it. Like, I don't think that audit's ever going to get beaten in terms of how much stuff got done on it. No matter how long I make the audits now, there's like almost not enough stuff left for it to matter. All right, let's get all this out of here. We can't. Oh, we can come close. Good, we cleared them all out. Huzzah! I've been keeping the golden eggs here. Sweet. I guess that's a passive income we can utilize. That's just so much stuff here. Yep, I guess we just keep them here. We don't need to run them through. We don't need the money yet. So if we do need money, remember that we have a bunch of golden eggs we can sell. Look how lovely and bright it is here in the valley, in my house, because of the furnaces. I think someone who mentioned earlier about Leah probably not liking the industrial furnace setup in the house is probably right. But she also changed the decor around, and I don't like that. So there you go, Leah. Do you honestly think I'd choose to have grass flooring everywhere? Like, could you imagine anyone in real life buying carpeting that looks like grass? It feels so tacky. Sorry, Leah, your tastes are interesting when it comes to decor. I was thinking about that, yeah. Hey, it's wine day. I can promptly ignore this. Seems like a nice idea. I could clean up my house. I haven't done that in a long time. Just take a look at, like... Oh, we have to harvest these octopi. Let's grab ourselves a fishing rod. We gotta ranch these fishes. Decorating stream. It's gonna happen eventually. I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment yet. Hey, Mod. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Good afternoon. You thought the title was the Victorious theme song? I don't know if I know the Victorious theme song. Victorious, excuse me. I keep thinking of the Drake and Josh theme song. I never thought it could be so simple, but I found a way. I found a way. I think the song I put in the title is by Kelly Clarkson. I'm torn into pieces, can't deny it, can't pretend, just thought you were the one. And that always like leads me in my brain to the 4-chord song, if anyone's ever heard that before. Because it has that in the 4-chord song. It goes, just thought you were the one in my head, I see it. I don't know that song well enough. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. I get tired of octopi. Remember how hard these are to fish up? And then you can just get as many as you want with fish ponds. It's a beautiful thing. I love that Kelly Clarkson song when I was younger. Well, what happened? You still love it, probably. Yeah, I think it's called Axes of Awesome is the name of the band. Yeah, it's a really fun song. It's just like a good time. They're good at singing, they're good at performing. And like, it's just like a bunch of covers of some of my favorite songs all mixed together. Still love it, but don't listen to it as much. Yeah. I'm just mostly joking, Cerberus. Obviously, music's taste change as you grow up, and so does, you know, some things come and go as well. Like, you're not always gonna, even if you still really love a song, you don't always listen to it over and over again, like you did when you were younger. They hold up live as well. Oh, you've seen them live, Casavan. That's awesome. I imagine they would, because the performance I've heard of that song was live, and they rocked, so. I feel like comedy rock bands is like a very small niche, but there's some really good ones. Like Jack Black's band. I don't know if they do stuff anymore. Like Axis of Awesome. Kind of Weird Al, although Weird Al is more just like parodies of whatever. See the live recording, fair. Yay, Linkod, filled on up. Dude, every Linkod pond produced today. Every single Linkod pond produced today. That's 12 row. Yeah, Linkod's gonna pass Slime Jack very quickly. Octopus is very close to being done, too. Oh, we gotta put this away. This away. Alright, let's head on down to see the traveling cart. Crazy cart. You lead me nowhere, lead me nowhere. Actually, it's made for that, cause crazy car. Another pufferfish. Another one. That's it. Shame. In fact, screw you, pufferfish. I don't want you. Waste my time. Waste my money. Alright, we go Volcano again today, and today might be the last day for a while we do it. Depends on our Q quest next week. Like a stack out of hell, I'll be done when the audit comes. Oof. It's hard to tell tone from the message. What song is that from? Like a stack out of hell, I'll be done when the audit comes. Is that the one you're looking at? Thinking of? Because I'm busy growing stuff, which I need to finish poppies. Meatloaf's out of hell. Dude, I'll take a stack of meatloaf. Yeah, as soon as poppies are done, I'll clear it out again. You're right, like, it's important, but I just want to get those flowers done. So next summer, it should be done. And then we take it out again. Man, I need rock musk. I need more rocks. Every tile needs to be a rock. hear that, Eric? Give me some rock musk. And 1.6. As all the people are clamoring for rock musk. Haven't you heard the people singing? Thought you finished poppies? I did not finish the traveling cart poppies. Unfortunately, I didn't know those existed. How did that rock not break? Y'all saw that, right? Hey, Salami Lizard, how's everything going? Good. We've done a lot of volcano runs. We've probably gotten about 15 to 20 total, 15 to 20 total... Oh no, what are they called? Mummified bats today. There we go. Words are so hard. I say the hardest words. No one says out words as hard as I do. Because most people know how to say them properly and don't have to think about it. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't think we have any mummified bats yet. Oh, we love these floors, though. Don't kill them. I just want the mushrooms. This is it, huh? Oh, we finished that floor fast. Wait a minute. I almost missed you. Alright. We only got 6 iridium quality ones, but that's fine. I know you're there. Don't hide from me, Tiger Slime. Embrace death. Become one with the universe. Become eggs for my stack. We're so fast! Wait, what? Wouldn't let me fit. I want to play Hollow Knight. There's like a few things I still want to do in Hollow Knight, and it's gonna be hard to wait till next Friday. We got all the Dreamers. I want to find out what happens when I go back to the Temple of the Black Egg, or whatever it's called. I imagine a boss fight. But we don't know. I was so tired after whatever trader. We still didn't find the swimming thing, too. At least we found the darkness dash. Let's just go through the darkness. I'll try to be vague in case people don't want spoilers, but we're on a Stardew stream, so spoilers for Hollow Knight is probably not a good idea. I want to find the swimming place, or whatever lets me swim. It's like the last thing I need that lets me get to new places. I feel like everything else works now. Maybe I, like, just missed it in the... Like, it feels like it should be in the Foggy Valley. Like, everything seems to stem from there. And then I thought it for sure would be the Queen's Garden, but it's not. I have no idea where it's at. I'll find it eventually, though. Doesn't seem like it's super important for fighting bosses, which is what I'm mostly doing right now. We also need to upgrade our Dream Saber. We're basically at 1,000. Our last upgrade was at 500, so we got lots of upgrading to do. Let me through! Gosh darn it. Come on. Poke your head out. Sometimes you can walk right through enemies, and then sometimes they just block your path horribly. I don't know what the difference is. Like, when one happens versus the other. It's always the slimes, too. Like, I walked right through the slime. I walked right through the slime. I can walk right through the slime. And then sometimes they're just like, nah, fam, you're just gonna stay there now. Come on, pick them up. Come to me, my sweetest flames. I should do some more Goo Goo Dolls songs for my titles. Honestly, I haven't listened to a lot of Goo Goo Dolls recently. I'm going to see them in concert in like 2 weeks. It's soon. It's like 3 weeks. I think it's August 10th. Maybe it's September, actually. I should check. I should really pick up rocks over aquamarine. We don't need to like go out of our way for it or anything, but I mentioned it very early on, but I started a new XCOM campaign yesterday. I put it up to Commander difficulty. I was on Veteran last time. First mission, outside the tutorial, someone died. You're so squishy at the beginning of XCOM 2. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's for crafting ladders, for sure. I like to craft all the ladders at once. I guess I could just craft them now, you're right. I have the space for them. There's already a stack for it. But I also did the DLC differently this time. Apparently, I had, like, Integrate DLC turned on last time, which means you don't actually get the missions that the DLC is on. You only get the, just the stuff from it. So basically, like, last time I was able to make robots, but this time I actually get the mission to figure out how to do it. Last time it was just like I had the ability already. And I did the mission very early. I'm midway through the mission Get Robots. I probably should not have done it this early, to be honest. Luckily, your ship's engineer is an absolute badass. She's basically carrying me, because my other people there are not very good. I think like your engineer and your scientist and Central, who goes on a mission with you later, are like corporal level, which is like the highest level. Which makes a huge difference when it comes to that sort of thing. So it's like all robots that we're fighting. And what's her name? Kelly, I think is her last name. She has an ability that just like insta-kills a robots in an area, and it's like so important for this mission, because I'm just like, basically my regular squaddies, like the people on my team, can't even hurt the robots because they have 3 armor. They do like 1 damage each shot. So basically it's just like staying alive and waiting for the cooldowns for this ability over and over again. I went on it too early, but I'm going to get a lot of rewards for finishing it this early. And I haven't had anyone die yet. I've had a few close calls, but it's a long mission. And then I had to do something last night, so I had to stop halfway through it. It's probably worth doing this early if I can do it without like getting anyone killed. Because I get a robot for it that I can take on missions, and the robot's pretty strong, I'd imagine, early on, like compared to my other squad mates. Probably falls off later. But yeah, it's pretty good early on, so that lets me kind of maybe get away with some things I won't be able to get away with otherwise. Lets me get away with stuff I probably wouldn't have been able to otherwise. There we go. Wait a minute. Interesting. What am I going to do with all this sap? I have to find a place for it. We need like a sap wonderland. Yeah. Last time I played, I reset every time someone died. This time I'm not doing that, and it makes combat incredibly scarier. So much scarier. Since I know the tricks from playing last time, though, it's become... I would not have won if I did that last time. Like, it just straight up wouldn't have happened. I would have lost everyone. So I'm glad I did that the first time. But now this time I'm trying to play Iron Man style. Been going really well so far. I've only lost one person. It was the first mission, though. I think it's a little unfair how squishy your starting teams are. Like, they have 4 health. Like, weapons on average do, like, 5 to 7 damage. Not quite, but, like, it's basically likely that if they get a direct hit, they're going to die. And, like, the best you can do with cover is, like, knock it down to, like, a 25% chance of getting hit. So, really, what you have to do is, like, stay out of sight completely, or kill all the enemies that can possibly target you. Or... like, disorientate them with a flashbang, throw up a smoke grenade. I don't even have smoke grenades yet, because they're expensive, and all my supplies are busy doing other things right now. I do have a flashbang. That was worth it, for sure. Because flashbangs can also break, like, mind control and some other stuff, too, which is very important. Because you start out with squads of 4, and if 1/4 of your squad turns against you... it's like turns like a pretty difficult fight into like an impossible one to win. Mind control is terrifying. I wish sectoids just brought more dead things back to life. In fact, it's good to have a dead thing on the field so the sectoid can choose to do that instead of trying to mind control you. Maybe I'll rush mind shields this time. I feel like they're so strong. I should also, like, look up what everything gives you. I feel like that's fair to do. Because autopsies give you certain items. Some of them I just don't care about. So I'd rather focus on the things I do care about. I think it's fair to look up what they give you in something like this. Because I already know, because I played through the campaign once. Welcome back, Jake. Hope you're doing well. Okay. It's a fishy day. What you talking about? I was talking about XCOM 2. I started a new campaign yesterday. I'm playing it kind of Iron Man. I don't actually have Iron Man mode on because if there's like a glitch or bug. Or sometimes I click on and off the screen and like something happens. And that seems... I don't know. That's not part of the fun for me. It's like, if I make a mistake, I want to make a mistake. But if the game makes a mistake or I do something I didn't intend to do, I feel like that's fair for a reset. There's definitely times where I've just moved out of cover and I've been like, okay, what? Like, I didn't click there, I swear. Give me. Ever gotten a Prizzy? No, because I haven't done rainbow trout fish ponds before, which they're coming up though, so I'll probably get a Prizzy while those are going. Although it's surprisingly low of a chance. It's funny to me that tiger slime eggs are twice as likely as prismatic shards, but tiger slime eggs sell for twice as much. Like, honestly, the rainbow trout ponds aren't even good because the chance of a Prizzy is just so low. I honestly think it should be raised. Like, it should be 2%, just like all the other rare items are. I know the prismatic shard is supposed to be like this near unattainable item and everything, but it's like, at a certain point, you have a lot of them, you know? It'd be kind of cool if the rainbow trout was actually a viable way to get them, rather than just like a few, like once per year you might get one. Okay, we're gonna head on over to the island and see what our quest is. I have had one rainbow trout fish pond, but I never let it get to 10. I think they're still pretty rare. Yeah, true. They are rare, but it's like tiger slime eggs are worth more. Why are they less rare from the fish pond? I guess you can do more with prismatic shards, but maybe we can do that one again. Ready? Spaghetti, fiber, discus row. Ooh, fun fact, chat. Which one of these items is the orange item? Does anybody know? So we need red, we need orange, we need yellow, we need green, we need blue, and we need purple. Which one of these items is orange? The row! Yes, this is our orange item. See? Orange. So the base color for row is orange, and this particular quest isn't affected by like how the color changes based on the fish that's in it. So it just uses the base color. Isn't that fun? Hey, Brittany, welcome in. Why do you have so much blue discus row? Because I had blue discus fish ponds for like 8 years in game. I got rid of them, even though I wasn't technically done with them, because I wanted to do the rest of the fish. I didn't want to have to wait for it. Blue discus fish ponds can give golden coconuts. And we'll probably bring those back later, but not yet. During the big sleep, we're going to have those. It makes more sense for that. We're not going to get golden coconuts very often. I think they're also a 2% chance. Maybe higher. I think golden coconuts are like a 5% chance. How are you? Oh, for everyone who doesn't know Brittany, Brittany is a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. Awesome person. You should go give them a follow. Check out what they're up to. How are you? I'm doing really well. I'm a bit tired today, but I'm excited for D&D later. And even more importantly, I'm excited for makeup stream tomorrow. I'm very curious how that's going to turn out. I imagine not great. Literally, chat's going to have to tell me how to put on makeup because I have no idea. So, should be fun. I have to bring out the table and like set out the different types of makeup that I'm going to find. We'll figure out what happens from there. Should be pretty fun. All right, Monday. Ooh, I kind of want to talk about D&D, but I know there's going to be people lurking, so I don't want to spoil anything. You have to work tomorrow? It's a shame. Sorry to hear that, Brittany. That's fine, though. Yep, you'll get to see the VOD. VOD will be available for everyone, obviously. Week's going to be hell. Ah, dang. That sucks. I hope it gets better. Okay, we finished the quest. It's 9 a.m. Let's go see Sandy. Whoop! Thursday is my only day off. Only day? That actually does kind of suck. I'm sorry to hear that. All right. Actually, fun fact, it's been 2 hours. I think it's a good time for a break. Sorry, Brittany, I know you just got here. I suddenly realized I had to go to the bathroom. And also I need to get up and stretch my legs and just be a person for a moment here. So let's go ahead and get this ready to roll here. Oh, I should make sure we have our luck rings on, huh? Okay, and let's go ahead and start a prediction. How much delay is there for sound thingies? I don't know what a sound thingy is, Salami. You mean when you put them on there? It depends on your latency and everything, but it shouldn't be that long. It varies on your latency and stream delay, but it's probably only like... It shouldn't ever be more than like 10 seconds. But sometimes, you know, latency can mess things up. All right, are we going to get a diamond or a star drop spin? Everyone vote now. Let me know what you think if we're going to get one of these two spins while I'm gone. I'll be gone for about 12 to 15 minutes. That's the norm. What the? I pressed my mute button. My mute button failed me. I'm so sorry. That was probably so loud. Ugh. My bad, chat. I hope you're okay. Forgive me. I swear. My mute button's just actually not working. What the heck? I'll have to figure that out later. All right. For everyone else, thanks so much for hanging out so far. go ahead and stick around for after the break. We'll get back to stacking, and I'll see you all in about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and run some ads while I'm gone, but I will be back pretty soon. So have a good break, everyone. Accidental sneeze reveal. Sorry, Casimir. All right, be back soon, everyone. I put up the BRB screen. What's wrong with me? It's okay. We didn't have one. You can tell by the amount of money we have. But we're not done. I need another 2 minutes or so on break. I'm dumb. Apologies. But, continuing.
Oh, it's a person.
All right, I am back. Money. What do you mean, Casaban, that we got one? This is less money than we started with. I very much doubt we hit one of these two. Gambling. Hey, Axo, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far today. I just stuffed my mouth full of Cheez-Its, so that was my lunch. It was a good lunch. Yeah, I don't think we got one. Yeah, this is for the rare crow. We need 10 million. We're currently at 2.5 million. So we're 1/4 of the way done. That's a thing. Okay. While we're here, it's always fun to check this. 7, or basically 8 million steps taken. 2,300 gifts given. 4,100 days done. 93,000 dirt hoed. 227, 228,000 items crafted. 100,000 items cooked. We hit over 100k items cooked. I don't remember what I cooked. I knew we were close to that. Trash recycled, 20,000. Best YouTube video. I thought about like making a series about 999 days in the 999 challenge, but it is a lot of work. Not a lot of recycling. That is a lot of recycling. I recycled a lot more than I needed to. Okay. 330,000 monsters slayed. Nearly 60,000 fish caught. Nearly 70,000 lines cast. 576,000 seeds sown. And over 1 million items shipped. Fairly recently, too. Always fun to check those. I have them on Discord, too. At least the latest ones. From last year. And I'll update it pretty soon from now. No. Unfortunately, you do not get enough refined quartz from just recycling EXO. I tried to. I actually did try to do that. But you just don't get enough. I duped fire quartz and furnaced it for the remaining. The thing is, you need so much. Wait, where is it all? Oh, we used it all. I forgot about that. You need 10 stacks of the farm computer. Dupe with the crystallariums. You can put fire quartz in crystallariums. So yes, literally, you're duping it. No, you're fine, Axo. Dupe is probably the wrong word, but it's the right word, but it does invoke the idea of cheating, which obviously I'm not doing. Alright, let's... Oops. We already did the quest. Let's go ahead and go to the dig site first. Yeah, we did actually get quite a lot of refined quartz from that, but not enough. You need a lot of trash. That's the bigger issue. It's actually kind of hard to get that much trash. Crab pots work pretty fine for it, though. My perfection, I only use recycling since I thought you needed 5 quartz. Oh, 5 fire quartz. I see, yeah. Yeah, I guess the quartz is what breaks the rule, huh? You don't need too much refined quartz for perfection, though. You need a bit, but not like that much. You can easily get that recycling. My horse is there. That's my horse. And how long? They're going to be here for a while. Cool, another chanterelle. We're up to 902. Progress. You need a lot for refined sprinklers. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. I forgot it required that. You get quite a lot of broken CDs, though, and whatever the other piece of trash is. It's like exclusively... Like, all of the CDs and glasses turn into exactly 1 refined quartz. Yeah, broken CD and glasses. So, like, this is 472 refined quartz here, if I had the recycling machines going. I tried, by the way. You cannot put the rotten plants in the recycling machine. I was curious if that worked or not. No, Filthy Gorilla. Nothing that requires the seed. I'd be okay with using the trick with the Geode Crusher. So open from Clint, then use the Geode Crusher. I'd be okay with using that, but I don't need to. It doesn't really help all that much. And honestly, predicting geodes doesn't help that much either, because most things I already do need. Like, so it doesn't help that much to skip things. Alright, let's go to the volcano. How the Omni tracker works on the sheet? How do you track that? Which one's the Omni tracker? Let me, kind of forgotten. Oh, I stopped doing that. Okay. That was when I had the statues. I was checking to see if Omnis were really winning 1 out of every 4 times. Because it felt like they were losing a lot more than they were winning. And I did a few on the sheet, and it turned out, yeah, it seems like they're about every 1 out of 4 times. I could have tracked it longer, but there was no need. So it's not actually doing anything anymore, Jez. I had to, I manually put in the numbers. I thought I heard it, Salami. Here, I'll play it for you, since you missed it. I'm pretty sure I heard it, though. Oh. Why isn't it playing? It worked earlier today. That's so odd. Hold on. Huh. Well, let me go to the website really quick and figure this out. How do I get there? It's been a while since I've had to do this. Yeah, it might be Twitch being weird. Hey, Adunadan, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far today. We're doing a challenge where we're collecting 999 of every stackable item in the game. I have to check on one of my extensions really quickly here. It's not working. There we go. I found the dashboard. Oh, it says queued. Yeah, it must be Twitch being weird. Okay, so it's saying right now that it's queued, which means it's trying to play it. That's so strange. Let's see if I can't, It's not going through. That's so weird. Coconuts, 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 coconuts. So that one, I'm just playing the sound. So that's just coming through my normal thing. It's not going through the browser source. This one here? This is the right one, I think. Let me, Yep, it's set up. Yeah, I think it's Twitch being weird or something. Everything appears to be correct. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Sorry, I guess we won't have sound alerts today. Be crazy if I've gotten 3 Stardew spins and a diamond? Sorry, Axo, I don't know what you mean by that. You can get better spins if you have better daily luck. I probably don't have great daily luck today. Just say it yourself. I already said it myself, which is why it's playing like that. Wait. Dang it. Well, what can you do? They might all play at once, which would be very funny. But that's definitely something that could happen. There's 3 queued up right now, waiting to be played. Wait. Alright, Axo, hit me with your space question. I got a space question. Why can't dogs vote? Luck buffs also help, yes. I assume they knew that. So yeah, you can get a lot of spins if you're very lucky. Oh, you've gotten a bunch of startup spins and no diamond spins? I mean, that's just random chance. It's unlikely to happen, but it definitely can happen. Is space infinite? Oh my god. Unknown? The space we can see is not infinite. We can only see a finite amount of space. But we don't know is the answer to the question, is space infinite? There's reasons to believe it is, and there's reasons to believe it isn't. And it's seeming like there's more and more reasons to believe that it is. Pretty much all the evidence that we have about the finiteness of space tells us that it's infinite. But also we don't have a lot. And we don't understand the overall structure of the universe enough to know if that evidence is actually compelling or not. Unfortunately, not a very satisfying answer, because the answer is we kind of just don't know. So, one of the cool things about it, though, is that there is a limit of how far we can see into space. And it's not just like there's like a distance fall off or something like that. There is distance fall off, but we can see beyond that. I thought there was another one. Anyways, the problem is the universe started 13.7 billion years ago, or 13.8, something like that. And every time we look away from us, we're seeing into the past. So we can only see, actually it's less, because the universe used to be opaque. So we can, at most, only see back 13.7 billion light years. It actually turns out, because of some other factors, it's actually a lot more than this, because the expansion of space isn't exactly at the same rate as time passes. Like, the space expanded more or less in the same amount of time. Like, initially, space expanded faster than the speed of light, then slower, and now it's getting close to faster again. Do you study space? I'm just very interested in it. I have a physics degree, and I teach high school physics. So it's always a fun thing to talk about in class and everything. Yeah. The reasons behind all that is very complicated. But yeah, the basic idea is we can see about, I think it's like 20 billion light years in any direction. I might have to fact check that one. So like any direction looking away from Earth, we can see up to 20 billion light years away. Oh, it's the night market today. I didn't even realize that. Virgo Chick, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I'm basing that off of, I think the observable universe is 40 billion light years across. If only we had technology. What is the size of the observable universe?
94 billion light years.
Oh, I'm way
According
off.
to Cosmic Times, NASA.
Okay, 40 billion, 47 billion in any given direction. Man, I have to look back up why that's the case exactly. Why it's such a big discrepancy. Because you'd think you'd only be able to see back 13.7 billion years. I guess the expansion of the space was really big at first. That would be the reasoning for it, I guess. It's been a while since I thought about that stuff. It's very interesting. Oh yeah, and some of the evidence we have for the universe being flat is, or infinite, is that you can measure kind of the curvature of space-time by measuring your distance to different objects and how it varies slightly. And basically, you just measure a very large triangle. So if you think about a triangle on a piece of paper, so like draw a triangle on a piece of paper, all of the angles have to add up to 180 degrees. That's just how geometry works, right? Now, if you drew a very large two-dimensional triangle in the universe, and all of the angles were like less than 200 or less than 180 degrees, it'd mean that the universe is shaped differently, right? But we've drawn some really big triangles by measuring the distances to objects, and it seems like it's still 180 degrees. So if there is a curvature to the universe, which would imply it's finite, basically it would eventually come to an end, we don't know what it would be. It would have to be really, really, really big, which it could be. My man, what did you study to know all this? I studied physics in college, but actually I didn't learn most of this in college. I learned it in college, actually, never mind, in my astrophysics class and cosmology classes. But I also learned it just on my own. There's a lot of really good YouTube videos on the subject, and most of them are very accurate. Yeah, if you're interested in this sort of thing, I'd recommend, like, well, just like Veritasium. And like Vsauce is a good start. And then if you're like really into it, I would check out like PBS Spacetime. They have really good stuff about it. It's a little in depth. If you don't know the stuff, you can get lost by those videos very easily, but they're really good, very interesting stuff. No, Filthy Gorilla. Yeah, there are objects that we can see right now that if we left at the speed of light right now, we would never be able to reach, because the speed of the universe is increasing. The rate at which objects are moving away from us is getting faster. And eventually we'll get to a point, this is so far in the future, you don't even need to worry about it, that the only things we'll be able to see in the sky will be our galaxy, because all other galaxies will be moving away faster than the speed of light from us. And then the theoretical thing after that is that eventually... Why does my water taste weird? Anyways, the theoretical thing after that is that, like, eventually even, like, individual molecules will be so far apart from each other that they'll be moving faster, away from each other faster than the speed of light. But we're talking about, like, a Google years from now. It's not even reasonable to consider that a time frame. It's so long in the future. Like, every black hole will have evaporated by that point. Crash Course Astronomy is also very good, yes. I don't know if they talk about cosmology in that, though, do they, Jas? You said you watched it, so... Do you remember if they talk about cosmology at all? Because that's kind of what we're talking about now, which... It's tangential to astronomy for sure, but it is also different. Cosmology is really cool. That's like the stuff of metaphysics. It's like understanding the entire structure of the universe and how it formed and where it might eventually end up. Yes, but eventually the expansion of space will be stronger than gravity itself. Gravity is not a super strong force as well. So the original thought for how the universe would end is that gravity would overcome the initial Big Bang expansion, and then everything would get pulled back together. But what we didn't account for is there's some mysterious force in the universe known as dark energy that's causing things to expand faster. And we don't exactly understand why that's the case. But we've measured it a lot of times, and the universe's rate of expansion is increasing. So it implies, like, since gravity's not pulling it back together, there's some force that's causing the universe to expand faster and faster. And it seems to be directly related to the amount of empty space in the universe. So we don't know exactly what it is, but it correlates directly with how much empty space there is. So as the universe expands more and more, basically it gets faster and faster. Stronger and stronger. It was just planets in the basics, yeah. Yeah, cosmology gets a lot more complicated. It's actually, interestingly, like, the math in, like, astrophysics, I mean, depending on what you're doing in astrophysics, but a lot of the math in, like, astrophysics and cosmology isn't that bad. Unless you're doing general relativity, which you have to do sometimes. Otherwise, it's not that bad.
It's still pretty bad, though. Understanding what the math is telling you is actually pretty easy, too, which is kind of what makes, like, astronomy and cosmology a really good jumping-off point for people who are interested in, like, physics. Because it's, like, it's not that hard to tell, like, why we understand something. Like, doing the math yourself is very difficult in some places, but, like, understanding why the math tells us this thing is actually pretty straightforward. It's like, oh, if you understand, like, how gravity works, you can kind of understand why this happens the way it happens. And gravity, like, hopefully understand how gravity works. Luckily, we have a lot of experience with gravity here on Earth. So it's actually not that hard to comprehend it. Whereas with things like particle physics, like, the whole concept is very alien to our human brains, right? It's a little harder to comprehend what the math is telling us. I guess another way to think about it is you can kind of visualize what's going on. No, it's too far away. I wish there were water bombs. Come on, Blade, get on it. Convince Eric you can do it. I've experienced gravity my entire life. Exactly. It's actually fairly easy to, like, conceptualize gravity, right? At least understanding what it's doing. Like, everything is attracted to everything else, and it's, like, pulling on it. But understanding, like, the forces that are involved in, like, particle physics is a lot harder to conceptualize. Basically, like, understanding astronomy and astrophysics is literally just understanding light and gravity. Those are the only two things that affect things in space, basically. There are some other things, but those are really the only two things that affect things in space. So if you understand light very well and you understand gravity very well, you can pretty much understand anything that's happening in astrophysics. Especially in cosmology. We gotta go up this way. Boop, 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 boop. I like how you're supposed to choose the button because, like, one of them opens this and one of them opens this rare chest door. But, like, I want to open both because I want to kill the monsters. It's kind of funny to me. I think you overestimate my ability to understand things. I think a lot of people underestimate their ability to understand things. A lot of people give up really early, especially when it comes to math and stuff. They'll just say, I just don't understand this. I don't understand math, so I'm not going to try. It's like, you can probably understand it. It does take effort, though. I wish you could just hold sprinklers in your hand to water. I like that idea. It's like in Tears of the Kingdom with the water sprayers. Just, like, pick them up and activate them. Ooh, making room. Whoops, don't do that. Oh, stone again. Gosh, we're ready for the next set of stone, too. And I have to turn that all into, ladders soon. Whoops. Like, honestly, a lot of science and math isn't that complex. It just requires a good baseline understanding, which, unfortunately, I don't feel like we do a good job of teaching. Dragon Tooth. Look at all that Dragon Tooth stuff. I have so many shivs. Where's the cutlasses? We actually don't have any cutlasses. That's so weird. Got like 5 hammers. Like 7 daggers, but 0 cutlasses. I'm gonna do my own 999 challenge. Oh, there's a blank version, Axo. There's already a blank version. Go to the FAQ. It's linked at the top. I don't think I've made any changes since I made the blank version. Maybe the flowers. No, the flowers were on the blank version. I remember that now. So as far as I know, the blank version is up to date with everything as well. There's a blank checklist and a blank spreadsheet on there. No problem. And then obviously you can edit anything you want on there. My spreadsheet skills aren't like super powerful or anything. So a lot of those formulas could probably be simplified or reworked or something like that. I mean, it's not like my spreadsheet does anything weird, right? It just like calculates numbers. But there's no like it really doesn't use any functions other than like maximum and minimum and things like that. Mostly it just uses math. It's like subtract this from this, add this to this, multiply this to this, divide this by this, write this as a percentage. Very useful though. Was the answer yes or no? I missed it. What's the problem? Did you ask a question? Oh, to the infinite universe thing? The answer is we don't know. We just like straight up don't know. I think the majority consensus right now is that we believe the universe is infinite. But like, I think most scientists would say we think it's infinite, but we're not sure. Oh, the prediction. Oh my gosh, that's still going? We got a no. It was a no. What do you think, Algo? I think the universe is a lot neater if it's finite. And there's some philosophical questions that come up with an infinite universe that I'm not prepared to understand. So I still kind of think it's finite. These aren't like scientific things, but there are some like interesting philosophical concerns with an infinite universe. I don't know. I don't think like... I don't know if there's grand design to the universe, and I feel like there's not. But a finite universe is just like so much neater. It's like neat and tidy, and it makes sense. I don't know. I mean, the universe is strange to begin with, so maybe it doesn't have to make sense. I think we're finding that out more and more with more science we study. Or it's like, oh my gosh, Newtonian mechanics is all so neat and everything works so well with it. And then like we're in physics now and we're like, okay, this is a lot of mess that has to somehow be combined together into some universal understanding of the universe. It kind of doesn't work at any level. All right, let's go get our gems here. No, it works. Right now we can't connect different parts of the universe and how they work together. Very big things and very small things don't really work the same way. And that doesn't seem like it should be the case. You'd think like there should be some universal thing that you can use that defines how all objects work. And that just doesn't happen. Some objects act differently than other objects. Alright, see you, Exo. Mostly like objects that are extremely small don't interact with gravity the same way as objects that are like our size or objects that are much larger. And we don't understand why that's the case. It's weird because it makes sense, Jazz, but it like makes sense in a bubble, which is not how we'd expect the universe to work, right? Like, the universe is just basically Googles and Googles, well, not even Googles, but quadrillions of things interacting with each other all the time, right? So you'd expect, like, well, if they're interacting with each other, they have to follow the same rules, but they kind of don't. They still make sense. Like, we can still understand, like, extremely large objects, and we can understand extremely small objects. We just can't understand how their interactions work. I started all this. Thank you, Exo. This is a fun conversation. No, because they do interact. We just don't know. We don't know how to predict it, I guess. Well, as far as we know, they interact. I guess we can't really measure their interactions because they're so small. Oh, I forgot to go to the night market yesterday. Oh no. Totally forgot. like a proton slamming into a person, we can understand like the energy output of all that and everything like that. But like a quark hitting a person, or even like something larger like the Earth, it's like it doesn't act the way we'd expect based on our formulas. But if we look at it with the formulas of small things, it works perfectly fine. It's just those formulas don't fit together at all. Oops. It's kind of hard to explain. If there's a grand design, it's finite. I don't know. There are designed universes that exist IRL that are infinite, technically, right? Hey, Bizarro, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Sort of infinite. We just don't know enough about the macro scale of the universe to draw, like, direct conclusions about that. The consensus is that, as far as the evidence points, it's looking to be infinite. So that's kind of what the consensus is, but the real answer is we just don't have enough information to draw any conclusions. And we might never have enough information to draw conclusions on that, because things are far away, yo. Hey, Anju, welcome in. Is it like Andrew? Hope you're having a wonderful day so far today. I just started playing Stardew. This is kind of inspiring. I'm so lost in what's going on in the game. Oh yeah, I am very far along. So we're in year 37, which is ridiculously beyond what any normal person would go to. It's just this challenge in particular requires me to do some pretty crazy stuff. Hey, Muffin, welcome in. As far as I know, I'm immortal. Yeah, kind of. Hey, Casaban, welcome in. But think about it like this. Some random teen. There is a lot more evidence to support that you're not immortal than there is to support the universe is not infinite. You are a person, and you know that every person who's ever been alive has died. Other than the ones that are currently living. There's a lot of evidence to support that you're going to die someday. We only have one example of the universe. And we can't see all of it. And we can't measure most of it. Never thought to put my fish ponds so close together. Yeah, it's very useful to fit as many as possible for this challenge. There's a lot of fishies I need to get a hold of. Hey, Tofu, welcome in. How are you doing today? Can we get a shout out for Tofu? I might have to do it. I'll wait 5 seconds to see if any of my VIPs show up. Tofu is a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. A fabulously fun person. You should go check them out. Can we stack the guest streamer redeem? Yeah. I think it's limited to every person can only do it once per day. But if like someone else does it, it's 30-minute cooldown though, because it's only supposed to last 30 minutes. I think. I definitely forget a lot though. So if you bring out sneakers, there's a good chance it'll last for longer than 30 minutes. Turns out the visible spectrum is pretty terribly limiting. Well, we don't only use the visible spectrum to see things. My name's Andrew. Ah, that's how your brother used to spell the name. That's so cute. Oh my god, I love that. Hi, Muffin. Welcome in. You've been lurking for a couple hours? Oh, it happens. Yeah, I lurk in a lot of streams just like that. I always am like, should I talk? Like, I kind of don't want to. I kind of like lurking. But I like to talk too. I mean, it's a good way to show support, right? Like, just to show up in a friend's channel and say, hey, how are you doing today? Even if you don't stay for long. Is the light spectrum also infinite? I mean, technically, there's like a limit to how much energy you can fit in a particular area. And then, obviously, there's a lower limit on energy. So, like, light's frequency, the spectrum, like, basically what light is based on the energy of the wave. So there's a lower limit, like 0. You can't go below 0 energy. The waves will be... There is a lower limit to how big the wave will be. It goes toward the infinitesimal, though. So, like, the wave gets a lower and lower frequency the closer you get to 0. So, technically, it would have, like, an infinitely long wavelength before you got to 0. And then there's the other end of the spectrum as the wavelength gets shorter, as it has higher energy. And there's technically a limit to how much energy you can fit in a particular area before it becomes a black hole. So I guess it's technically finite in that way. We've been talking about physics for a bit, Tofu. Sorry. Yeah, so the electromagnetic spectrum is completely based on the energy of the wave. Gonna lurk for a bit. Have a good time lurking, Muffin. I'll be back when you take sneakers off your head. Bring it on. All right, let's get ourselves acquainted. Oh, we need the bombs too. I should buy more bombs from the dwarf in there when I pass it. Is temperature infinite? Temperature is the same thing. It's just the velocity of particles in an area. So it's basically the amount of energy those particles have. So it kind of has the same limits. Like you can go down to 0 or you get to a point where it becomes a black hole. Because there's too much energy in a particular area. That doesn't really happen though. Like it's usually... There usually can't be that much energy in a particular area. Now that the universe is as spread out as it is, you'd have to intentionally do it. Which I guess we kind of do. I don't know if we've ever made an energy black hole before. Oh, there's a coconut here. Forgot they could spawn on these trees. Solar panels are so cool. Absorbed EMR and turns it directly into electricity. There's two types of solar panels, right? What do you mean by EMR? Hold on. Electromagnetic radiation. Ah, yes. Yeah, so there's the solar panels that use the photoelectric effect. It's a quantum mechanical effect. Basically, like, energy hits, like, metal, certain types of metal, and it gives off an electron. And then we use that electron to create a potential difference in a current in a wire. And we get electricity. Boom, bada bing. Except it's usually a lot more than one electron at a time. It turns it directly into batteries. Those batteries have a long shelf life, too. Welcome in, Piano, by the way. I hope you're doing well today. I gotta do shout-outs here. I never forget what your name starts with, Tofu, because I always call you Tofu. And then at Piano. If you don't know Piano, Piano is an awesome streamer here on Twitch. They are a fellow member of the Do crew, so they do challenge runs for Stardew as well. And you can expect to see, currently he's working on a 100 million in the first year of Stardew Valley challenge, which is just has the most ridiculous strats that you can imagine for earning money as quickly as possible. He's going for breaking the record for the most money earned in the first year of Stardew Valley. That's absolutely ridiculous, and I have to see it. Yes, you should absolutely follow Piano. Also a fellow Ryan. There are so few of us in the world. Oops. Your middle name is Ryan? Yeah, you get a Ryan pass. You can be a Ryan today. Half Ryan. Honorary Ryan pass. What are some good strats for making a lot of money in Stardew? It depends on what point in the game you're in. The stuff Piano's doing, I would not recommend to, like, literally anyone. There's a lot of really, I believe the word that's typically used is degenerate strats in Stardew Valley, which aren't very fun, but are really good for making money. But basically, the basic idea for making money in Stardew is you want to get 10 farming, which makes your artisan goods sell for 40% more, and then make anything that has like a high base price into either, like, put them in kegs or put them in preserve jars. And so then they become artisan goods and they sell for quite a lot. So you'll see pretty much every long speedrun of Stardew Valley does exactly that. Like the CC run turns pumpkins into pickled pumpkins and sells them. or turns something into jelly too. I can't remember exactly what it is. And that's like the way of making money. Like perfection runs do usually, I think, starfruit. Turn starfruit into a wine and sell that. And honestly, starfruit and ancient fruit wine is eventually where you want to end up if you want to go for perfection, because they're just the best money makers. There's not much that's close if you want to play normally. Yeah, Piano's got it. Ancient fruit's also fine. It's about the same amount of money. It's really not that much better. It goes starfruit. Also, ancient fruit has laziness because it's exactly the amount of time it takes to keg the wine. So you do the harvesting and kegging on the same day. If you have deluxe speed grow, I should say, which pretty much everyone has by that point. Yeah, it's exactly 7 days, so it matches up with your kegs. Whereas starfruit, you earn more money, but it takes more time. And it kind of earns out to be almost the same. Shouldn't grape wine be default wine? No, because grape wine doesn't sell for nearly as much. So kegs are a multiplier. So whatever your base price is, if you keg it, it will multiply it by 3. So I think starfruit sell for something like 1,100 per starfruit, or it's like 1,000. Oh no, it's probably like 800. But then artisan kicks in, and then you multiply that by 3 for starfruit wine, and then artisan is also a multiplier and a 40% increase. So the higher the number, the better, basically. Oh, default wine is grape. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, for grape, it's called grape wine. The default wine is just unbranded. You don't know what it's made out of. It doesn't tell you. Fertilizer on ancient fruit only works for the initial growing. Oh, that's true. That's right. It's 7 days no matter what after that. I always forget that. That's right. So with ancient fruit, you eventually want to have deluxe ultimate retaining soil. So you don't need sprinklers. You just water it once and it's watered forever. You usually do that on Ginger Island or your greenhouse, so it stays there. Oh, is that a range? All range mode. We haven't gotten any modified bats yet. We're on floor 3. Ooh, floor so far. Give me more of these. Whoops, thought I could fit through there. Also, welcome in, Kelly. I hope you're doing well today. Sorry, I was thinking of deluxe speed grow for the, you want deluxe speed grow for starfruit. If you have hyper speed grow for starfruit, it's actually worth a lot more than ancient fruit. It becomes the best crop by far, but hyper speed grow is like extremely expensive and usually not worth it. The time it takes to get a field full of hyper speed grow starfruit to matter, you'd probably already completed perfection. Oh my gosh, I forgot to use this. Dang it. What's up, you mummified 999 kids? I don't know, I was just trying to think of a 999 reference. You said mummified bats. I would mummify 999 kids if it was a stack. I am dedicated, okay? Ethan. How are you doing today, Ethan? Welcome in. Someone remind me at like midnight, I have to go to the night market. I cannot forget the night market today. We don't have a VIP here to quote. I can say whatever I want. They can't quote me. They're not here. Yeah, but that only matters for the initial harvest. I guess there isn't really a fertilizer that helps after the initial harvest other than retaining soil, though, right? Blink, mermaid, someone! Blink was here earlier. I imagine Blink's resting, because she streamed up late last night. Let me give you a shout out, Ethan. Ethan is an awesome Stardew Valley streamer here on Twitch. If you're looking for some crazy Stardew Valley speedruns, you should check Ethan out. It's crazy. Ooh, editing a video. That's fun. Is it related to speedrunning, perchance? Or is it a secret for now? Keeping it under wraps. Okay. It's a guide video. Very cool. This is about like quests. I feel like that's what people have the most questions about. It's like how you manipulate quests and things like that. Hey, Pooh Paradise, welcome in. The animals are back this time. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Down. Bomb down, bomb down. You're standing in your grave. It's a basic one about mines rewards and tips to get as many floors as possible. That's a good idea. Is it a short or like a full-length video? Struggling to see what I would say on that topic for more than 2 minutes. Midnight. Good call. Thank you so much, Rockman. Alright, we're out of here. Need to clear up my inventory a little bit. Part of a series of videos. Where did we get this? I didn't even know you could get that there. Look at our good friend. You know she's gonna have juice, jelly, and pickles today. None. That's a rare crow. I'll take that. And a coconut. I need to move through the volcano faster. We only got to like floor 7 that time. We did start a little later than normal, but not like that much later. Oops. This one. This one. Curiosity killed the cat. And sleep. After a word from these sponsors. Oops. Should take this. All speedrun videos are very easy to edit. I should make one about quests. Oh, I see. 24601 stack challenge win. What game has that stack size? Tofu. Who is Curiosity? I need to get my revenge. Curiosity is all of us. We are all collectively curious. Okay, I'll go. When Ethan leaves, I'll be back. Hi, Allie. Good, you got rid of Ethan. Good job. I've been trying to do that for like 20 minutes now. No, Ethan, come back. We miss you. Hold on. So tough out here. Hold on. I have a salad. Leah! Don't run away from me. I brought you a salad. That'll keep you around for a few more years. If you don't know Allie, aka Squid Alicia, they're a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. And you should give them a check it out when you get the chance. How do you spell your name? S-Q... There we go. Got a lot of S's in chat today. I've only been here for 5 minutes. I was trying to get rid of you before you were even here. I have this technique. It's the technique. Lindahl, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Whoop, that up. Clearly, Les Mis the video game. Yes. This is Les Mis the video game, don't you know? Holy fish ponds. Yes, we have 73 fish ponds. All of them to get all the fish in row we need for the challenge. So I use one of them as a growing pond. Right now I'm growing scorpion carp. And the other 72 are divided into 12 fish ponds. Six times into 12 fish ponds. Each one with a different fish. Because we need all the row and all the fish from those ponds. We are currently done with the fish from 3 of the ponds. The lingcod, the perch, and the slimejack. But we're still working on getting the roe. So we need to get a full stack of 999 of each of these. Yep, I'm doing the 999 stacks. I'm back when I miss. Not much, Andrew. We just started a new day here. The last day of the night market. You know what I think it's time for? What is it time for, Allie? Ethan, why would you give Allie a hard time if you're in the same chat? Bless your patience. Honestly, yes. It is a lot of patience. But I do enjoy it as well. I have a good time. Uh-oh. Sorry, Kelly. The sound alerts are not working today. I don't know if it's a Twitch thing or something else, but they're just not working. I think it might be a Slobs thing, because Slobs was acting weird today. I tried to fix it earlier, but I'm not going to waste 20 minutes working on a problem while I'm streaming. I guess I can do it. Coconuts. Coconuts, 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 coconuts. Coconuts. There you go. I think I missed one, but that's okay. Bless. He doesn't like me, that's why. Is it the wizard's birthday? Kind of forgot about old Wizzy. Oh yeah, you have to befriend the wizard in the CC run. Why don't you simply get a statue of endless fortune first? Quick chat, how many things were wrong with that sentence? Go. One. Which is, what is it, Ethan? Why can't we get it in the CC run? I don't want to be friends with the wizard. Okay, good answer. Oh no, the tree! The tree exploded. Oh no, the tree! Gotta clear out the stumps now. Rip trees. The endless fortune part is completely normal. Okay. Whoop. When's the wizard marriage speedrun coming out, Ethan? When are you gonna get around to the wizard? Ascended. Give wizard sap. Is that how you marry the wizard? Wow. Does your dad work for Nintendo? How do you know the secrets? Alicia and I made a route just to give wizard sap. That's the whole speedrun. Literally, it's a speedrun to give the wizard sap. Oh, it was a bingo idea. Okay. Why? That's so specific. I kind of like it, though. I understand why it's not on there, Ethan, though. Because it's, like, a lot of the things involve opening the CC. And then, like, giving the wizard sap is, like... Like, it doesn't really add anything to that loop already. It is so random, though. I like that. I added a few random ones as well. There's put a lobster and a rock together in a chest. I like that one a lot. Any hated gift, okay. But sap is pretty easy. The B-52 challenge, exactly. I actually don't know if that one got added or not, because I'm not the arbiter of what goes on that list. I just suggested like 50 things, and a lot of those things got added, so I'm going to assume they all just got added. Our bingo on Wednesday, like, actually used, like, half the board was things I suggested that day. Dang. Chill. It's really creative. I like it. Yeah, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Maybe we'll make a channel for it in Discord. Bingo ideas. Gosh. I miss Onion. Why can't Onion be here to do things I ask? I like that, Tofu. What if it's a really nice thing? Like, what if you get a diamond, you give them the diamond? Probably not, right? I feel so slow. Get better at Stardew? I gave Alex a midnight carp. You can get midnight carp from the trash? I actually didn't know that.
Oh, it's a person.
Oh, that was one of those things you couldn't get anywhere but the source. Hey, is it... Hold on. Just Milja? Just Milja, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Thank you so much for the follow. It's so much faster just to hit these things. Why am I trying to be fancy about it? Established dominance early over the wizard. The wizard is nothing but helpful to you the entire game. The wizard never does a single thing wrong. You gotta establish dominance though. Not new to Stardew. I'm new to Stardew contest. Honestly, vibing. Love it here. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, lucky for you, Lynn. There are some fabulous Stardew Valley streamers. And content creators, for that matter, over on YouTube. I'm good friends with most of them, and they're all really awesome people, so you're gonna have a good time. Algo is the coolest. I wouldn't go that far. I'm like a 4 out of 10 in coolness, but I have some positive qualities, I assume. Okay, doing good here. Oh, I actually thought about finishing today. That's not gonna happen. Actually, I've decided that's not gonna happen. Yeah, with D&D tonight, I'm not gonna do a long stream today. I actually kind of forgot about that. I was planning on finishing the year today. We'll finish on Tuesday. Which means I probably should cut it kind of soon. Recommendations for YouTube Stardew content. There's no way you haven't heard of Stardew, but if you haven't, then absolutely check out Stardew. If you're looking for cozier stuff, you'd want to check out Wickety Chickadee. They're absolutely incredible. It's like I have things for this. There we go. I don't know if I have one for Shawnee. I have one for Shawnee, but it's the wrong thing, I think. I think it's for his challenge. Oh, maybe I removed it, actually. But Shawnee Do, Wickety Chickadee, Salamence does good videos with lots of like tips and things, tips and tricks. Oh, I don't want to miss anyone now. There's a lot of good people. Argon, thank you. Thank you, Tonya. Yeah, if anyone else has suggestions in chat, please give them. Argon's incredible. If you like challenge runs, Argon does lots and lots of challenge runs and streams on YouTube. Oh, really cool, yeah. But All I Want, yeah. Honestly, any of those I just suggested are really good choices. Oh, man. I'm having trouble remembering things. I always have bad memory with this sort of stuff. Yeah, if anyone in chat has suggestions, I will talk them up. I don't know the YouTube side of things nearly as much, because I'm always here on Twitch, so... We can suggest some Twitch streamers, too. Let's see, Twitch streamers... God, they're all good, though. I feel like I could list off 40 people right now. I don't really watch much on YouTube. It's true. A lot of them are in chat here right now. I only use YouTube for documentaries. Mood. Heavy mood right there. I'm literally halfway through a video right now about that submarine that blew up. Yes, Wickedy is so awesome. Like, I don't think you can beat Wickedy for cozy Stardew Valley content, at least on YouTube. Just very fun, chill person. You'll have a great time there. See, I'm always worried about stuff like this, because I don't want to, like, say someone's better than someone else. Because they're all my friends, right? It even feels weird to see, like, I favor someone over someone else. Like, they're all good, right? At least everyone that I know about. This is why I'm kind of afraid to suggest, like, Twitch streamers. Because it's like, if I miss someone, I'm going to feel really bad about it. Yeah, each and every person has their own, like, unique community. Yeah, I would suggest just, like, trying out a bunch of cool people and seeing who you like who tickles your fancy. Is that the right term? Feels like a weird way to say it in this context. Ah, dang it. All right, let's go. Are the multiplied bats coming along? We have one today. Fortunately, we want more than one today. As it turns out. Dang it. Gosh, I was just thinking about Spider-Man. I want the next Spider-Man movie to come out already. Spider-Verse, I should say. I lost my train of thought because I was thinking about Spider-Man. I like how this was the only button, and it's 5 steps from the door. Well, you've seen that video? You should just follow everyone in that video. Yeah, Charlie Barley. Oh, gosh. This is why I'm afraid to say stuff like this, because I, like, forget about people for no reason other than I'm a very forgetful person. Yeah, Charlie's really cool. Who else was in that video? Shawnee. I think it was Salamence's video. He was the one asking the questions. Yeah, I think everyone on that video was YouTube. I'm pretty sure Wickedy was in that one too, actually. I'm pretty sure Wickedy does pretty much exclusively Stardew, but I think Charlie Barley does other things as well. Nope. Hit every button. I don't even know if this is random. Is it the same every time? I kind of assumed it was random. But it's like always over here, so maybe it's not. beep, beep. Oh, we gotta kill these guys. Stop bothering me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's always this one. This is the worst one. It's just like so much work. Yeah. But it's a rare chest. Let's see what we get. No problem. Yeah. Hey, I was just complaining about not having one of these. I probably have one. Yeah, I do have one. But now I have two. Lindahl, thank you so much for cheering 200 bits. I'm glad you're really liking it here. It was very nice of you to do that. I don't really have a lot of bit rewards, unfortunately. I should do something with that. I do have one for 100, and I've got one for 50, I think. I don't remember if that's still working or not. 346 bats. Also, those might not be working because they're part of the same thing that the sound alerts are, which aren't working. Ugh. I hope that gets fixed soon. Okay. Ginger. For these. And I think we make our way to the beach now and see what the traveling cart lady has for us. Hi, Alex. You are really enjoying that water, aren't you? I think it's on Slob's end, which is the program I'm using for streaming. I'm not sure. It might be on Twitch's end. This happens sometimes, unfortunately. How often you track the casino stat tracker? I literally checked it today, Piano, because I went to the casino today. I have 7 million, I think almost 8 million steps taken. It's also last year, from a year ago, I have posted in Discord. Are you going to try and make me good luck days? We need the seat for that anyways. It's a lot of steps. The other person that's kind of doing this challenge that I often talk about on Reddit, who's, I think Violet Swan is their name. I think they had like 13 million steps. They've definitely put more hours in this than I have. We actually got a minute here. Let's go check. You want to see the exact number? That's another nice thing about this challenge. If I lose a little time, it's not a big deal. Oh no, it's closed. Literally just missed it. I literally had to be there 3 seconds before I hadn't grabbed that coconut. I would have gotten there. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Whoops, wrong spot. Yeah, I did just check it earlier, though. My monster kills have been going up a lot, which makes sense. I do kill a lot of monsters. I think I'm at 330,000 monster kills. How many hours are on the save? The game says 1,800, but I'm fairly certain it's closer to like 2,500. I don't know how exactly the game tracks time, but it definitely isn't 1,800. I have 2,700 on Steam, and I can't imagine I did more than 200 hours of work off of this farm. Lordy. Yeah, I know, right? It's been over the course of 6 years, though, Lynn, so it's spread out pretty well, at least. My browser source got reset or something. Slabs crashed last night when I didn't have it open, which might be one of the stranger things that's ever happened to me. on my computer. Like it straight up just wasn't open, and then like a box popped up that said Slobs has crashed. Okay. I think it was while we were playing board games last night. I didn't check who my secret friend was. Well, good thing we're gonna get to redo this day and check. See if I remember next time. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging out today. A bit of a shorter stream today, just because I gotta prep for D&D in 3.5 hours. I might take a nap. Uno Supremacy. We played Exploding Kittens, which is kind of like Uno with more danger. All right. So I will see you all later. Thanks all so much for being here today. Let's go see who's online. We'll be streaming again tomorrow morning, probably 11:30. Ooh. This is tough. Oh man, we got too many friends. I think I'm gonna raid into Gabby again because Gabby's doing a little marathon this weekend. And Habu is currently live on Gabby's stream, so that should be fun. Habu is currently running Terraria on Gabby's stream. Moonlord speedrun? Oh yeah, that's fun. Okay, let's get that raid going. Raid channel, and then we'll say our goodbyes. Okay, and ending stream. And goodbyes. Thanks so much. Bye, Poop Paradise. Bye, Lindahl. See you later, Piano. Goodbye, Robot Worm. Bye, Tofu. See you later, Tonya. Goodbye, Ethan. Goodbye, Allie. Goodbye, Kelly. Thanks, everyone, so much for being here today. It was lovely hanging out with you, relaxing and having a good time. I'll see some of you tomorrow, maybe some of you next Tuesday. Either way, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day and possibly rest of your week. I'll see you all in the future. Bye for now, everyone. Hey, thank you for the follow, Resting Pieces, and see you later. I'm on my way out, unfortunately. You'll all have a good time over there, though. Enjoy the marathon and the run that Habu's doing, and see y'all later.
He dropped